Every fluent speaker you see today once struggled to say a single correct sentence. The truth is, speaking English naturally and fast is not about having perfect grammar, expensive classes, or a foreign accent. It's about mindset, daily habits, and practice that comes from the heart. You see, English is not just a language, it's a rhythm of thought, a flow of confidence, a habit of consistency. The first step is to stop fearing mistakes. Most beginners try to be perfect before they even start. They think, what if I make a mistake? What if people laugh at me? But let me tell you something powerful. Mistakes are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of learning. The only people who never make mistakes are those who never try. So, start speaking today. Don't wait for a perfect day. Don't wait for perfect grammar. Start with broken English, because broken English today will become fluent English tomorrow. When you try to speak English fast, your tongue, your brain, and your confidence must work together. But most people focus only on words and forget the feeling behind those words. If you want to speak English naturally, you must learn to feel it, not memorize it. When you say, "Good morning," feel the happiness of that morning. When you say, "I'm proud of myself," feel that pride. English becomes natural when it connects with emotion. You don't need to copy anyone's accent. You just need to speak with energy. Remember, communication is not about perfect pronunciation. It's about connection. If you speak with confidence, people will listen. Even if your grammar is not perfect, practice is your biggest teacher. The best way to become fluent fast is not to study English, but to use English. Stop learning and start living it. Make English part of your daily life. When you wake up, speak to yourself in English. Describe what you're doing. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm getting ready. I'm making breakfast. It may sound silly, but it's powerful. Your brain gets used to thinking and reacting in English. The more you think in English, the faster your responses become. Watch English movies or YouTube videos, not like a student, but like a learner of life. Repeat the lines, copy the tone, feel the expressions. Don't just listen. Imitate. Shadow the speaker, repeat what they say in real time. This technique is called shadowing, and it's one of the fastest ways to speak English like a native. Remember, speed comes from comfort. When you are comfortable with words, sentences come out naturally. Don't force speed. Build it. Just like a baby doesn't start running the day it learns to walk. You won't speak fast the day you start practicing. Give yourself time. Give yourself patience. Every single day you speak English, even a little, your tongue becomes smoother, your mind becomes faster, and your fear becomes smaller. Speak out loud. Don't whisper. Whispering tells your brain you're hiding. Speaking out loud tells your brain you're proud. And when you speak with pride, fluency grows naturally. Here's another secret. Surround yourself with English. Change your phone language, your playlist. How to YouTube feed, everything. The more you hear English, the more natural it feels. Listen to podcasts, motivational talks, songs, even children's stories. They all train your ears to catch the sound and rhythm of English. Your brain is like a sponge. It absorbs everything you give it. If you feed it English daily, it will start producing English naturally. Many people think they need to memorize thousands of words to speak fast. But real fluency doesn't come from knowing many words. It comes from using simple words correctly. Speak simple English clearly. The purpose of speaking fast is not to impress others. It's to express yourself freely. If your message is clear, your English is strong. Don't rush to use difficult words. Use words that flow easily. Even native speakers use simple sentences. The key is clarity and confidence. Now, let's talk about confidence. The heart of natural English. Confidence doesn't come from knowing everything. It comes from believing in yourself. When you believe that you can speak, your words find a way. You must change the voice in your head that says, I can't do this, to, I'm improving every day. Talk to yourself in English. Record your voice and listen to it. You'll notice improvement, and that will motivate you more. The first time you speak, your voice may shake. The second time, it'll get stronger. The third time, it'll sound like you've been doing it forever. That's how progress works. Quietly, slowly, but surely. Don't compare yourself with others. Everyone has their own journey. Some people learn fast, some take time. Both are fine. What matters is consistency. Even 10 minutes of speaking practice daily is better than 1 hour once a week. Create an English environment wherever you are. Talk to your mirror, your phone, your pet, even your reflection. Every word you speak builds your confidence brick by brick. You're not just learning English. You're building a new version of yourself, one that's confident, expressive, and unstoppable. Here's a little exercise. When you walk alone, describe what you see in English. Say, the sky is blue today. People are walking. I feel happy. These small habits transform your thinking. Soon, you won't realize it, but your brain will start forming English thoughts automatically. That's when you'll know you're becoming fluent. Fluency is not magic. It's habit. Every day you repeat, your tongue becomes familiar with the rhythm of English. And that rhythm becomes your natural way of speaking. And if you want to speak fast, focus on linking words together. Native speakers don't say, what are you doing? Slowly, they blend it. Whatcha doing? Practice natural speech patterns. It's not about faking an accent. It's about smooth connection. Record yourself, compare, and adjust. Over time, your speaking speed will increase without effort. When you were a child learning your first language, you said broken words. Speak with passion. You mispronounced things. With emotion. But nobody stopped you. Who you are. Everyone encouraged you. Not just grammar. That's why you became fluent. When you speak with energy. So give yourself the same freedom in English. Speak broken English until it becomes fluent English. Your words. The more think slowly in English until it becomes fast. Dear learner, don't wait for perfection. Stop waiting for confidence. Start with courage. Speak to create. Another key is consistency. Stop waiting. Thinking in English is not a one-day switch. Build perfection. It's a journey. English fluency is not a destination. It takes patience and persistence. It's a journey that begins. You might feel like giving up your mouth, but remember, start speaking. Every day you think a little more in English. Your brain gets stronger. Perfect. Just like going to the gym builds your muscles, thinking in English builds your mental fluency. Every sentence you try makes you faster. The more you use it, the faster it grows. Replace your environment gradually. Change your phone language to English. Because the only person write your to-do list in English. Naturally. Read motivational quotes in English. Think positive. Follow English pages online. One day you'll look. Your brain needs constant reminders that English is a part of your life. Speak, not a separate subject. To speak. Create a world where English feels natural. Believing. That's how immersion works. Remember, not by traveling abroad, not your limit, but by changing your mental surroundings to connect with the world. Let's talk about listening power. To hear your voice. Your ears are the entry gate to your brain. The more you listen to natural English, the more your brain picks up pronunciation, tone, and flow. But don't listen like a student. Listen like a baby learning to speak. Don't worry about understanding every word. Focus on rhythm, emotion, and pattern. Your subconscious will start copying it naturally. And when you listen, repeat. Shadowing is one of the most powerful tools. Pick a speaker you admire, maybe Muniba Mazari, Jay Shetty, or Oprah Winfrey, and repeat their lines exactly as they say them. Don't translate. Don't think. Just flow with them. You'll be surprised how quickly your tongue and brain start aligning with English thoughts. Another helpful habit is journaling. Every night, write 3 to 5 lines in English about your day. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just write what's on your mind. I felt good today. I learned something new. I spoke confidently. This practice forces your brain to organize thoughts in English, which is the foundation of thinking fluently. When you start this journey, you'll face resistance. Your brain will say, "This is hard." But remember, your brain always resists change. It's not trying to stop you. It's trying to protect you from discomfort. The moment you push past that discomfort, transformation begins. You'll start noticing English sentences appearing in your head automatically. That's the moment you'll know you've started thinking in English. Be patient with yourself. Don't compare your progress with others. Everyone learns differently. Some take months, others take years. But the direction matters more than the speed. If every day you're thinking a little more in English, you're winning. Surround yourself with positivity. Don't say, "My English is weak." Say, "My English is improving." Don't say, "I can't think in English." Say, "I'm learning to think in English." Your words become your reality. The language you use to describe your progress shapes your mindset. So choose empowering sentences, because your brain listens to your self-talk. Let me share a truth I've learned from thousands of learners. The moment you start enjoying English, your progress multiplies. Stop studying English, start living it. Watch movies, not for learning, but for fun. Listen to English songs and sing along. Read books that inspire you. Talk to people in English about topics you love. Make English your friend, not your fear. Your goal is not to speak like a native. Your goal is to express yourself freely. You don't need to sound like an American or British person. You just need to sound like you, confidently, clearly, and proudly. Because English is not a measure of intelligence. It's a tool of communication. And the more you use it with love and purpose, the more your brain accepts it as natural. So today, make a promise to yourself from this moment. I will start thinking in English. I will describe my thoughts in English. I will express my emotions in English. I will live one English day every day. And slowly, my brain will start believing that English is mine. Because the secret to fluency is not speaking more, it's thinking differently. When your thoughts become English, your words will follow effortlessly. You won't have to memorize, you'll just express. You won't have to translate, you'll just feel. That's true fluency. When your heart, your mind, and your words speak the same language. So don't wait for the perfect time, or perfect vocabulary, or perfect accent. Start now with what you have. Every word you speak in English is a step toward transformation. Every English thought you think is a victory over fear. And one day, without even realizing it, you'll wake up thinking, not in your mother tongue, but in English. That day will be your breakthrough. That day, you'll know that English is no longer something you learn. It's something you live. And that's the day you'll smile and say to yourself, I did it. My brain finally thinks in English. If this message inspired you, share it with someone who's still afraid to speak English. Subscribe for more motivational lessons and daily inspiration, because every single day is a chance to grow.